Lakshmi. Today we are going to see about some operators like AND or between operators. For that I am having a table like employee details in which I am having some data. I am selecting all the data. See, I am having a four columns in which I am having some data. In this, if I want to select star from employee details, first, I'm going to check where I'm going to give a condition where DEPT department ID is equal to some 2. I want the whole data where department ID is equal to 2. I am giving here our condition to select the data. See, I am selected the data where I am having department ID equal to 2, all the data for that particular condition. Here after where I am going to give a condition which it satisfies and selects the data. This is for filtering the data. I am going to use a where condition, and then I am going to use an AND operator like select star from employee ID where department ID is equal to 2 and EMP ID is equal to 3. See, if here I am going to use an AND operator in which it's going to check both the conditions like department ID equal to 2 and employee ID equal to 3. See, if I going to select this, I'm going only getting only one row, that is where EMP ID is 3, EMP name and department ID is 2. See, only one row I'm going to get. See, for this I'm going to get only one row in which it's going to satisfy both the condition. If I give an OR condition, and then if I select like EMP ID is something like 4, then what happens? I'll get a 2 rows. See, like department ID, it checked as a department ID for all the 2, and then EMP ID is 4. See, 4 for 4, for that department ID is 3. Here what it happens, like it checks both the conditions like department ID is equal, all the rows which are having department ID is 2 and the IMP ID is equal to 4 also will get an row over here. Yeah, and then I'm going to use like a between operator, like if I want to see first, like I want some rows between like 4 and 8, then I'm going to give a conditions like EMP ID is equal to where EMP ID is between 4 and 8. Okay, what I'm going to get over here is all the rows between 4 and 8. I'll get a rows between this 4 and 8. Here what we have got all the rows between 4 and 8. And if I'll give not between condition, like if I not between all the rows which are above 4 and below above 8, I'll get all this like 1, see 1 2 3 and 9 10 11 12. This is what I'm going to get over here, not between, by using an operator like not between. And this is what we have seen over here, like and or between, not between, and where condition. Here we have checked all the conditions like this. This is how these operator which are used to select the data, and for filtering the data we can use this all the operators. Okay, this is for today. Thank you for listening.